And now we get to the football team.
Yeah.
Which, we've had a tough couple of past years here, and I think the football team, I think you can put in that same category of as kids who are in it all for the right reasons. It's not easy to not win a game in 2 or 3 years,
Sure.
And they from watching all the games, I can tell they have never quit in any game that I've seen, and with your experience at Westbrook and dropping down, and I don't know if that would, whether Mt Ararat would consider something like that, or if that would be in the best interest of the program in the long run, or so. What are your feelings on that?
Well, first and foremost, it's great to hear you say that in the 2 years over the 2 years they haven't won a game, you've never seen them quit, because that speaks volumes about the coaching staff and the character of the young men in the program. So that's exciting to hear. Football is a very different sport, and unfortunately, in Eastern A, it's an extremely competitive sport. You need to be ready every Friday night or every Saturday to go out and compete. So certainly, I look forward to working with Coach True. And do have some experience of working with Westbrook when they were in a difficult time, working with Lake Region when they were in a difficult time with football, and certainly you've got to have the right person running the ship. You've got to support them with the resources. You've got to have the community support them on Friday night, win, lose, or draw. But I think there's a couple of interesting things happening with football and football around the state. And I think in the next year or so, you're going to see the MPA move forward with a 4th class of football. Haven't looked at the numbers close enough, Bill, to figure out where that fits in for Mt Ararat, if they would go into that smaller Class A or stay up into the higher one. The numbers still haven't been nailed down on that. But certainly there's some things to look at there with 4 classes and trying to be competitive. And then I think with any successful program, and certainly there's programs that we can look to here at Mt Ararat, is the youth program element. You got to tie in, and in 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, you got to have your varsity kids coming down, showing their faces, so that little 3rd grader looks up and says, I want to be the next. I want to be the starting quarterback when I'm at Mt Ararat High School. So I think there's some things there we can do and really try to develop the program from the ground up. Unfortunately, we live in a microwave society, instant message, text messaging. Everybody wants everything tomorrow or today, and turning around a program and working to get successful, it doesn't happen overnight. So it's going to be a process, and we'll celebrate all accomplishments, regardless of how small they may look to be.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No, I would just like to thank everyone. Like I said, everybody's kind of welcomed me with open arms, and certainly realize that's a little bit of a honeymoon period when you come to a new place. But if you see me out and about at games, don't hesitate to come up and say hi, introduce yourself. A lot of times you'll see me. I've got 3 young children, 10, 8, and 3, and Mom might bring them down for a snack shack hot dog or pizza and hang out with Dad for a little bit. But feel free to come over and introduce yourself, and look forward to working with the folks at MS80 75.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, Todd.
Thank you.
I appreciate you taking the time, and I wish you the best of luck, and I'm sure that you'll do a fine job.
Thank you.